Good morning, everybody. Day 55. Just left that nice little tent site, super flat, so no complaints. I slept pretty good. And now we are up and moving. And I don't know how far I'm going to go today for sure. I've got a couple ideas in my brain, but we all know how my brain works. It's all over the place, so who really knows? But I do have a couple ideas. But we'll see where I end up. It's not a big deal wherever I end up. I'm sure it'll be a great place. It's the AT. How can you really go wrong? That's the way I see it. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll touch back with the cool stuff and the views, just like I do, baby. So let's go enjoy another beautiful day on the AT. Look, we got kind of a sunrise. There's a lot of trees in the way, a lot of little trees blocking it. It's beautiful. Sky Meadows State Park. I'm assuming this right here is the property line. So we just crossed in there. See, we were close. We were less than a mile away from that last night. I didn't see any stealth camps in between where I was at and right there. So, I don't know. If you're late in the day, you don't feel like pushing through the state park, either stay at the Whiskey Hollow shelter or stay at the little tent site I stayed at. It's not a bad site. Usually state parks are groomed very well for the trail. They take decent care of it in state parks, usually. We'll see how it is this go around, but most of the time, it's groomed very well. What a peaceful little state park. Super quiet. Well, maybe it's because it's like 7 in the morning or 6:45, something like that. It's early. Nobody's out here. But it is pretty beautiful. These signs they got. Appalachian Trail, Old Trail, Ambassador White House Trail, Northridge Trail, White House Overlook, Sky Meadows Visitor Center. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Road noise. The road is right here. And we're now exiting out of Skyland State Park. As soon as we cross this road, we're close. The middle block in these boardwalks are like not even touching the ground. So when you step on the middle of it, it like bows down and hits some puddles, it splashes up through. I like the boardwalks though. They're kind of nice. What a beautiful day. Ooh, I'm so scared of the roller coaster. This is the worst roller coaster I've ever seen in my life. Usually on roller coasters, I've said this before, you get a view at the tops and then woo, woo. Well, this you just go up, you get no views. Up, down, but don't let the sign freak you out because it's no big deal. It's fear mongering. So yeah, let's go do the roller coaster and get that behind us. Yeah, don't let anybody fearmonger you about any part of the trail, because if you make it to that part of the trail, you'll have no problem getting through that part of the trail. Alrighty guys, let's get it over with. Up, down, baby. Trail boss. More like trail trainee. And I could see this bridge for a while. So we just came off this mountain here, and we knew we were coming down to this gap. And it seems like anything out in the woods that isn't natural, like shelters, bridges, just anything that isn't really supposed to be here, really sticks out. So you can see this stuff for a while. Like shelters, most of the time you see the shelters before you get to them. Yeah. Man-made stuff. That's the second bump of the roller coaster we just went over. And, you know, we're down at water, so that means we're going up to the third one. I forget how many there is. I think there's like 6 or 7 or 10 or... I don't know. I'd have to look at gut hooks. And I don't feel like doing that. I just want to go through it without caring where I'm at. You know, just winging it. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Rocks. I love rock hopping. Absolutely love it. I have no idea why, but it just makes my brain work a little faster. This is sweet. It's like playing that lava game when you're a kid and you're jumping all over the furniture, ruining the living room. Only this is all rocks. Oh, that was a tricky one. That's fun. Bring on PA, baby. This is beautiful today. The weather's like perfect. It's probably gonna get warm later, but right now it is perfect. Dropping down, so we must have went over another little bump in the roller coaster. It's hard to keep track. Like I say, it's not like anything else that you haven't done before, so the only reason I know I'm out of it is because there'll be a sign saying I made it through the roller coaster or something. Yada yada. That's funny. All right. I hear water. The trail's super wide. I guess I'm gonna drop down. I see the water. I just don't see the road. The trail's awfully wide to not have a road by it. It's a big rock, middle of nowhere. Massive, huge rock. This is beautiful. I could listen to this all day. So peaceful. I might stop here, get some snacks just so I can listen to that water some more. Alrighty guys, little tiny side trail to Buzzard Rock, I do believe. Zoom in. Boop. There's not going to be big grandioso views till, I don't know if we'll get any today or not. Oh yeah, we will get some by Bears Den Hostel, like 4.5 miles away. So we'll get those views. Those are way better than this, but I had to come up here and check it out. Buzzard Rock. There's not even any blue blazes or a sign or nothing that tells you to go up here. It's just a trail going to the left. I mean, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it from trail, because trail's right here. It's a really worn down path, so you're probably like, ooh, what's up there? That's where it came from. This is where we're going. There's a super busy road right here. After we came down from Bear's Den Rocks, yes, local was up there waiting for me to come across Bear's Den Rocks with a Mean Bean monster drink, baby. So awesome. I was just like, oh, I need something to drink that's like not water. I almost went into Bear's Den Hostel. They sell little sodas in there. But I didn't have to because local had it hooked up with an ice cold Mean Bean. And Bear's Den Rocks were super busy. I just took a couple pictures because everybody knows I don't like, look at this. Everybody knows I don't like talking to myself in front of people. So yeah, Bear's Den Rocks, I just took a couple pictures. Then local park down here in this parking lot. So walk down the mountain there with him. And now I am somewhere on the AT. I don't know how far I'm going to go today. Maybe another 4 or 5 miles. Not really sure. I want to hover around the 20, 23 mile mark today. That way it'll leave me a shorter day into Harper's Ferry tomorrow. But we will see. Oh, and I just found my first tick on me. So now I'm going to be looking every single day. I've checked myself multiple times a day. So yeah, it's tick season, I guess. Yeehaw. Thank you, local, for meeting me up at Bear's Den Rocks with that monster drink. That was perfect timing. So yeah, we're still in the roller coaster too. And I'm still rambling, so let me just shut you off. What's happening, everybody? It's a little rocky. And there's been a ton of people out on this trail today. I think they're all going up to Raven Rocks on this part. And the part before this, they were going up to Bear's Den Rocks. So, big touristy area, like day hike area. Probably locals, not tourists. I'm probably the tourist. But there's a lot of people out here. So I really broke out the camera too much today. Well, there really hasn't been much. I mean, what you see right here is like what it's been for, I don't know, 10 miles or so. I mean, you can only show so much of the same thing. But we do have a water source coming up where I am going to snag up some water, and then I'm going to go up to something really cool, and then I might camp right after that. But we'll see. We got something cool. Actually, here's the order. Water source, something super cool, Raven's Rocks, and then a campsite. And I think if I stay at that campsite, I'm gonna be stopping pretty early, but it leaves me like 15 miles to get into Harper's Ferry. So that's something I can deal with. Hoping this campsite has got service, cell phone service. But we'll see. I gotta go down to the water and then up to all the cool stuff and the camping. So yeah, we're almost down to the water. And then the rest we'll just figure out. Might be people at the campsite, so I might just move on a little bit and find a stealth site. I don't know. What's happening, everybody? Look, Chips Ahoy. You know what makes this pack of Chips Ahoy very special? Is that I bought these Chips Ahoy in Virginia. But I'm eating them in West Virginia. So yeah, that's right. Virginia, West Virginia state line. And we got that list. So let's break it out. All right. Nobody's probably really got a list, so I don't got to give you time to get it out. But here we go. Georgia, check. North Carolina, check. Tennessee, check. Virginia, the longest state on the AT. Check it off the list, baby. So, feels good to be done with Virginia. I personally never get the Virginia blues. I think Virginia is absolutely beautiful. So I kind of like Virginia. But now we're in West Virginia, and we're not going to be in West Virginia very long. So, yeah, I think I might actually camp in West Virginia. I've never stayed the night in the woods in West Virginia. Every other state on the AT, yeah, I've stayed the night in the woods. But West Virginia is so short that I've never stayed there. Look, I'll show you again because it never gets old looking at this. Yeah. Check Virginia off the list, baby. And now let's mosey on into West Virginia and find us a nice little stealth site. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Raven Rocks, everybody. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom you in. Look how green it is. Yeah. Raven Rocks. More time to the sweet spot. Boom. It's a communication tower. So one would think that you would have really good service here, but that is not the case. I thought for sure a communication tower, I would have really good service. It's like 2 bars of lies. There's nothing. Anyways, end of the day recap. I believe it's day 55. I forgot to check before I started this video, but whatever. It is what it is. We left that signal knob side trail, that parking lot where there was pretty nice campsites, 988.4. And we're now sitting at a campsite right after Raven Rocks, right before the end of the roller coaster at 1,009 miles. So it makes it 20.6 mile day, everybody. And you heard that right, 1,009 miles. I missed the 1,000-mile marker somehow, but whatever. It happens. And that's awesome. We checked 2 things off the list today. Virginia is done. 1,000 miles is done. Perfect. And when I was at Bear's Den Rocks, there was this family that came up to me, and they're starting to make these meals, I guess. So look, Trail Magic. It says gourmet your way. Caribbean smoked chicken with dirty rice and cabbage. They offered me one, so I'm like, yeah, I'll try one out. Why not? They're getting ready to go in business, everybody, I guess. I don't know. They just handed me one. Whole family. It was pretty cool. I got a picture of them, too. I'll throw it in here, right here. All right. So there's the picture of the family. They gave me a dehydrated meal. So I'll check it out. I don't know. I can't say it's good. I can't say it's bad. I haven't tried it yet, but I will see. I will test it for sure. And I think it leaves us 16 miles, a little over 16, to get into Harper's Ferry tomorrow. So, yeah. I think what I'm going to do is get up pretty early. Maybe. We'll see. And try to get into Harper's Ferry fairly early. And that way I can go all the way. I want to go all the way to the bridge, the train bridge that you walk across. And as soon as you go to the other side, you're in Maryland. So I at least want to get to that bridge tomorrow. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do as far as where I'm going to stay. But that's tomorrow's agenda. I'm not worrying about that right now. So I'm just going to sit here, cook some dinner. I'm going to eat this lasagna real quick. I'm not going to try that new meal yet. I'm going to go with something I think is decent. So, yeah, that's a wrap, everybody. Day 55, 20.6. And I hope you guys had a great, great day. And I'll touch back with you guys in the morning, baby.